Greetings, salutations. Hope everyone's having themselves a mighty fine day. And before I even hop into the topic of today's video, I do want to just say thank you for all the love and support I've been seeing. We've been growing like crazy via Twitch, YouTube too a lot, and it's been great. It's nice to see. I don't usually get that kind of growth and that kind of attention, so it's just I'm still a little behind in some comments and stuff. So give me some time. I'm not used to this many people commenting and being around. But that being said, please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell down to the Ghost of 13-month series does not get you. Been thinking about one of the topics that we have frequently amongst my people in the community, and a sentiment that I see a lot is that, you know, maybe we should take us some time to follow Wangnan. And if you have read some of SIU's blog posts or you read them, you would know that he's kind of messed in his head with the idea of focusing on Yuri for an arc. And I personally am a huge Yuri fan. I think that would be fantastic. While I am not personally and emotionally invested in Wangnan, I understand narratively how important his story is to the overall tower, to Jahad, and my favorite Slayer, Karaka. So I do want to see it. So let's just talk about it real quick. Nothing long, nothing crazy, but let's talk about it. 時々俺が綺麗どうもそして僕を見て頑張りますあのね Y'all talking time just tick away You ain't clocking I was on the day All that watch is stopping what you claim Dollar crosses real got me name Hoping God just get me out this game I don't think that it's a secret for at the very least me personally, just me, no one else. I'm not speaking for anyone else. I'm tired of seeing Baam, okay? I'm tired of seeing him do anything. Walk, speak, fight. I need a break, personally. But we're not here to talk about, like, we're not here to bash Baam. Like, he's doing what he's doing. It is what it is. It's fine. He's the main character. He's gonna have most of the focus. I do think you guys should check out Haku of the Tubes, because he's been doing a lot of panel and screen time analysis, and you'd be surprised up into even the Floor of Death how much Baam technically does not dominate panel time. So keep that in mind. That being said, I really do think this story would benefit. It doesn't have to necessarily be a long deviation, because I understand too, you have to think about these things in real time. 4 weeks would constitute a month. That's 4 chapters, and that's a month of people not seeing the main character. And in my estimation, from what I can see, I'm just speaking anecdotally, I don't know this for sure for a fact, seems to me that Eastern audiences tend to be a lot more attached to the central characters and main characters. I personally am always a person that's never really, like, if I like the main character, that's pretty rare. If the main character is my favorite, that almost never happens, and that could be a book, manga, comic, game, what have you. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell down so the Ghost of the 13-month series does not get you, and you can stay notified. Also, check my description for all links like the intros and outros to the songs that I use in these videos. Follow me at Young Paperwork on Twitter, and definitely follow the Twitch. Now, back to the video. Boyahara Michi from Crows is the main character and my favorite main character. He's my favorite manga MC as a result of that, because that's pretty rare. So I know from my standpoint, I'm never really the one who really is like constantly rooting for the main character in most series that I experience. So that's not lost on me. That's just personal. However, I really do think this story, at the very least, I can't say we should follow this character, the Guerrero, and blah blah yada yada. It is what it is. But I really do think those 2 specific characters, Wangnan and Mulov, I'm kidding, Wangnan and Yuri, should get that level of focus, because I do think they're important to the lore of the tower, and they have a lot of pull and influence, or at least Wangnan can, based on his lineage, based on some of the theories about him, Karaka being his brother, the ring being part of the keys to open up the to open up the next stage of the tower, alongside with the 13th month series, all 13 of them, right? Jahad has that kind of Ghost of the 13-month series curse kind of placed on them, almost as if it's not meant to be, like he doesn't want anyone to be able to do so. And I think Yuri experiencing what that felt like, I honestly think she should play an integral part in figuring out what exactly is the Ghost of the 13-month series something of that nature. Obviously, they're having some trouble with the Ha family, Jahad family. I think that's significant. I would like to focus on that and see what's going on there. I think that would be awesome, personally speaking. And I think SIU could do this in a... Why do I keep holding the lightsaber? SIU could do this in a way where Yuri is the focal point, but we never forget about Baam. She could, if you have to, you can kind of have her reference Baam in her mind, her journey, or whatever the case is. Obviously, she likes him a lot, so that way he's there in spirit. I would argue that I don't want to spoil anything. So if you don't watch or read One Piece, you know I'm a bit of a One Piece channel. Just plug your ears for like 10 seconds. Reminds me of how Luffy was prominent in Reverie, despite not literally being there. All the various characters talking about their experiences with him, what he did with them while he was on their various islands and solving whatever conflict they had. I actually think you could probably do something similar with Yuri. It's even Wangnan, because like, let's say this war ends and now Baam becomes this well-known figure in the tower. They could be reacting to that news too as we're following them, and it's maybe they've seen, maybe because they have a deeper connection to Baam, there's a layer in the newspaper or whatever, I don't know, whatever they're reading, that they could pick up on that the average reader won't. Like, oh god, a regular unga bunga monster, and they're like, oh no, like Baam's master, he's probably like you know what I'm saying, like as their friends they have a deeper level of empathy and can understand him a bit more. So while I can't say I really personally care about Team Sweet and Sour Pork, I do think that their story and Wagnan's story is essential, and I do want to see how he's connected to Mos Slayer Karaka. So I would love to see it, and I'm already a humongous Yuri fan, so I would be here for it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. I can't edit this crazy. I'm a little bit pressed for time, so I'm just talking today. I'm not gonna really go crazy with some edits, but yeah, let me know. Yo, man, I really think that Yuri arc could go crazy. Like, think about it. Like, what if the families, you know, like, you got Haigh-Rankers on some, how dare you, my great-granddaughter. Yo, you already have, like, Hodgins. Oh, my grand. All right, let me stop. Y'all have yourselves a mighty fine day.
In my drugs, pour it in my cup, sitting in my darkness with my ghouls, we pouring up. I don't really give a fuck, I don't really have a say. You tell me that I suck, I tell you get up out my face. You got tears in your eyes, looking like a fool.